So morning, let's have a nice big stretch out first of all before we have a go at our intervals. So if you just bring the arms down, lifting up nice and tall, and let's have a great big shoulder roll. So let's roll it round. So we'll get everything really warm and really stretched out first of all, and then we'll use the chair for some balance work. So just rolling it round, so loosening up those shoulders. Excellent. So try a couple more there. And then if you bring the shoulders down and we lift and lower, that's it, lift up. So you've got a big squeeze in those shoulders, lift. Good, and again, so keeping that going, so that big shoulder stretch. Oh, and again, well done. And then bring it down and shoulders forwards and back. So we go in and back. So you're just squeezing forwards and back. So just bringing them to the front and to the back. Oh, and again, that's it. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. And again, try one more. Now for the hips, hands on the hips, and have that great big hip circle. So you're stretching out through that lower back, through that spine. Give it a nice big stretch. Lovely. And again, so keeping that going, that big rotation there. So try a couple more this way, and then let's change direction. So take it the other way round, have a great big stretch. Ah, good, keeping that going, roll it. Lovely. So nice big stretch there. So staying with the lower body. Good, try a couple more here. And then if you bring that back to center, just the legs a little knee lift. So we have a lift and lower. So you're squeezing those abdominal muscles in and you're lifting up nice and tall. That's lovely. Keeping that up. So just a nice small controlled move. Do hold on to that chair if you need to. And again, lift up. And then if we take the legs out to the side, so just a little squeeze and back. So hips and thighs, so taking the leg in all directions, lift it. Good, so holding on if you need to. And again, lift up. Fantastic. Try one more on each side. And then we have that little squeeze back behind. So it's a lift and lower. Lift up, and again, that's it, squeeze it. Lovely, keeping that going, so bracing those abs. Fabulous. Try one more on each side here. Last one. Then a little hip circle, so just starting nice and small, just taking the knee up and then changing sides. So just start with that little roll around, again holding on if you need to. And then if you want to, you can try making that a little bit bigger. So you're opening out that hip joint. Good. And again, rotate it round. Big stretch. Lovely. Try one more on each side here. Bringing it back to center. And then a little squat down. So just a slow sink back and lift up nice and tall. And again, bring it back down. Oh, so big stretch, keeping that going. Sink it back, so pushing the hips back. Good, go again. Stretch out, so try one more here. Then bringing it back to center for the back, hands on the thighs. Just have a little roll down to your knees. And then bring it back up. So just nice and slow and steady. So just taking it down, rolling it to those knees. And then lifting up. Fantastic. Good. Bring it down. And then if you want to, if your back is feeling okay this morning, you can try taking it down a little bit further to the ground. So just see how that works for you. Just see if that feels okay. And then lift it up. And again, stretch it. Good. So nice and slowly. Try one more there. And then curling it back up. Then if you take the hands in front and have a big lift and stretch and bring it back down. And again, that's it, lift and stretch. Oh, so really working through the shoulders and the back. Lovely. So let's try 2 more here, and then we'll put those arms and legs together. So lift up, big stretch, then bring it down. Opposite hand to leg, lifting up, so it's a lift and lower. So this in itself is a balance challenge. So keeping that going, good. Lift and lower, lift up, and again. So you've got that lovely big stretch, and we're really warming up all the joints. Try 1 more, and then taking it out to the side. So we go lift and lower. So you're squeezing those abdominal muscles in. Lift it, fantastic. Go again, big stretch, lift. Oh, good, that's it. So try 1 more here, then opposite hand to leg behind, so it's a lift and lower. Lift up, so you're bracing those abs, lift it. So you've got that, big stretch in your lower back. Reach out, and again, that's it. Great big stretch. Try 1 more on each side here. Then staying with those legs, let's have a little squat down. So it's a 1, 2, 3. So you're pushing the bottom back, you're lifting your chest. Go again. Well done. Slowly, pushing it back. That's it. Try 1 more here. Then bringing it back to centre, hands to centre, and a little side bend. So we have a little push and back. So you're pushing it down side to side. So just loosening up that waist. Lovely. And again, that's it. Big stretch. Fantastic. Try 1 more on each side here. Last one. Bring the hands up a little bit and just bringing that elbow down. So you have a bend in the knees and you're squeezing those abs going side to side. Excellent. And again, that's it. Down we go. Stretch it. Nearly done here. So for 4, 3, then if you bring it back to center, hands up and rotate and back. That's it. So you're rotating round, big stretch, side and center. So warming up that waist and back, just looking over your shoulder. Good. Try 1 more on each side here. Last one. Then taking the hands up a little bit and we lean from side to side. So this is giving you that really nice big stretch in your waist and your back. Good. And again, keep that going. So side to side. Nearly done here. Here we go. So for 4, 3, then if you bring it to center, lift up, have a little sweep down, and then bring it back up again. So a little sweep. So you're bending your knees as you go down. So sweep it down. And again, that's it. Big stretch. Try 1 more here. Then bring the arms up. Let's open the chest and we drop it forwards and back. So drop that head down. Have a really big stretch. So take it down and reach. And again. So open out that chest. Fantastic. Try 1 more. Then take the arms wide and we rotate it round. So you've got nice big stretch in your waist and back. So we're making sure everything is really warm before we do our intervals. Lovely. Side to side. Fantastic. Lovely. Then bringing it back to center. Bring the arms down. Have a little shoulder roll. Just roll it out. And just have a little bit of a march and a stretch through the feet and through the shoulders. Good. So that's a little bit of a warm up. So try a couple more here. Fantastic. Then bring it down. Have a little bit of a shake out. So if you like to have a quick drink and if you'd like to get a chair if you're going to use a chair, and just have it close by. So we're going to have a go at some intervals. I shall pop the interval music on. Okay. Right then. So let's have a little look. So we have got 45 seconds on with 15 seconds recovery. And it's got a bit of a beat. So what we're going to do first off is work the outer thigh muscle. So if you come on up to your chair, we're going to squeeze the abdominal muscles in. On this leg, we have a little lift to the side, lift and lower, lift up. That's it. So 45 seconds. So we're going to do everything on this leg. That's it. Lift it, lift it. Oh, a big squeeze there. Stretch it out. Fantastic. And again, that's it. Lift. If you want to just tap that foot down after each move, that's absolutely fine. So 45 seconds is quite a long time. And again, lift it, lift it. If you don't need to hang on, that's absolutely fine. So nice big stretch there. Good. Go again. Lift it, lift it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And just march it through. So stretch it out. So we're going to stay on this same leg.
Get ready.
And to work the lower back and bottom, we're going to take the leg back behind. So just keep that little march going.
3,
you bring it down.
1.
Take the leg, lift and lower. So any speed you want to go at. So if I go sideways on, you're just squeezing that leg behind. So this is your lower back and your glutes. So you're just looking up ahead of you and just squeezing it there. Well done. So yeah, hold on if you need
Halfway
to.
there.
Relax those shoulders down. Oh, lift it, lift it. Keep going, keep going. Big squeeze there. How's that leg you're standing on? That's working really, really hard. Oh, again, squeeze. Nearly done.
4,
3, and
2,
bring it down
1.
and have a little march again. So stretch it out. Fantastic. So staying on that same leg, to open out your hip joint, we're going to try that tap and circle that we do.
4,
So
3,
bring it down,
2,
foot comes in front
1.
and it's tap and sweep, tap and sweep. So you're just opening out your hip joint. And again, lovely, tap and sweep. Fantastic. So you're just lifting up really, really tall. Good. And again, that's it, tap and circle. Oh, so keeping that going. You can have the hand on the hip anywhere you want to. So tap it round. So there's obviously lots for the legs at the moment. We're going to give the legs a little bit of a rest. And then we'll go on to the other side. Ah, lovely. So working through that hip. Excellent. Keep going,
4,
keep going. 3, and
2,
bring it back and
1.
have a little bit of a march. Oh, so just push it through that leg you're standing on. So relax those shoulders down. Fantastic. Then bring it down to here. For the arms
4,
and shoulders,
3,
we're going to come
2,
up and out. So
1.
we go up, out, in, and back. So this is your shoulders and your chest that you're working here. So we're going to give those legs a little bit of a rest and move on to the upper body for a little bit. That's it, before we change sides. Good. And again, so up, out. Squeeze those shoulder blades, lift it.
Halfway there.
Good. And again, so stay with that, lift, squeeze. Fantastic, keep it going. Up, out. Oh, and again, so nice, big stretch in that chest. Good. Lift it. Squeeze it.
4, 3,
1 more.
2,
And
1.
bring it down and a shoulder roll. So we're going to relax the arms and we're going to go for the abdominal muscles. So we're going to have a little side bend. So if you bring the hands to center
4,
and just
3,
a little lean
2,
side to side.
1.
So we go side and center. So you're pushing those fingertips down, getting a nice big stretch through the waist and the back. Down we go. Oh, and again, stretch it out. Fabulous, that's lovely. So big stretch. Good, and again, so that little lean.
Halfway there.
Oh, keep going. Stretch it. Fantastic. Go again. So little side bend, lean. Oh, well done. Nearly done, nearly done. Big stretch out.
4,
3, 2, 1. And bring it down. Now your back and your shoulders. So if you turn to face your chair.
Ready.
So we're just going to go on one side for halfway and then switch. So if you come down a little bit, take your arm underneath,
1.
we lift up and stretch, and then bring it back down. This is called threading the needle, so you lift up. So you're pushing your arm underneath, and this is a really nice big stretch for your waist and your back. So keep that going, that big stretch out. Fantastic. Now if you bring it down to the back of your chair and change sides, so using the other arm now, lift up, so taking it down, lift it, great big stretch. Oh, and again, keep going.
4,
So big stretch
3,
out,
2, 1.
bring it back down and have a little shoulder roll. Lovely. We're going to change sides now.
Yes,
so if you're using your chair, if you pop the chair on the other side, lift up nice and tall, and we're going to
4,
take the leg
3,
out to the side.
2,
So bracing the abs, lift and lower. You can tap that toe down after each lift if you want to, and that will take the pressure off this leg a little bit. If that leg is feeling okay, you can try keeping that foot on the floor. So it's all about going where you are comfortable. Fantastic. So if you're lifting up as tall as you can,
Halfway there.
so you're really working those outer thigh muscles, working your core. So always do lots of core work. Lovely. Go again, lift it. Ah, big stretch. Well done everyone. Keeping
4,
that going.
3,
2, 1, and march it through. So give it a nice big stretch out. So stretching through those
ready.
legs. Fantastic. So we're going to do that little glute squeeze back behind now.
4.
So if you
3,
bring the feet down,
2,
come forward slightly,
1.
and a lift and lower. Lift up. So you've got a squeeze in the glutes, just a bit of a squeeze in the abs. That's lovely. Lift it. So you can, of course, tap that foot down after each move. Good. And again, lift up. Oh, keep going. Squeeze it.
Halfway there.
Fantastic. And again, lift. Oh, feel it in those glutes and the leg you're standing on. Fabulous. So holding on if you need to. It's absolutely fine to hold on. Oh, keep going. Squeeze
4,
it.
3,
Bring it down and a little
1.
march. Oh, stretch it. So we've got that tap and
ready.
circle again. Then we'll give those legs a rest. Lovely.
4,
So bringing it back
3,
down, holding
2,
on if you need to.
1.
It's tap and sweep. So this is opening out your hip joint now. Tap and sweep. Good. And again, that's it. Tap it. Excellent. That's it. So sweep it round. Lovely. And again. So little tap. Oh, so great big stretch.
Halfway there.
That's it. And again, so tap and circle. Lovely. So really lifting up. Oh, keep going. Tap it round. Excellent. Nearly done here. Oh, stretch it out.
4,
3, 2, and give it a
1.
march. Oh. So that was for your legs. So we're going to go to the arms now.
Ready.
So what we're going to do is bringing the elbows in, relax the
4,
feet,
3,
taking the palms
2,
to ceiling,
1.
and we go out and in. So your elbows are squeezed in. This is your shoulders, it's your triceps and your biceps. So little squeeze, good. So keeping going, and again, out and in. So we're going to work through the arms, squeeze it. Good, keeping that up. So if you try
Halfway
2 more
there.
that's it. Last one. Then bring the arms down, and then we lift up and stretch, and then bring it back down again. So you're pushing your arms back, and then you're lifting over your head. That's it. So push it back.
4,
Lift
3,
up,
2,
and then
1.
bring it back down and have a shoulder roll. So a little bit for the tummy, and then we'll put arms and
Get
legs
ready.
together. So for your tummy, if you take your feet out, have a bit of a bend in the knees,
4,
your
3,
tips to your ears,
2,
elbow to the knee.
1.
So we go side to side. Oh, that's it. Good. So working those oblique muscles. Fantastic. Oh, good, good. So keeping that going. So you're really working those abs now. Stretch it, stretch it. Down we go. Fabulous. And again, good. Lean.
Halfway
Lean.
there.
Halfway there with this one. Down we go. Good. So try a couple more. Then if you bring it back to center and we rotate side to side. So really working through the waist and the back.
4,
Keep going, keep going. 2, 1. Oh, and roll it round and shake it out. Well done. So if you take the chair to the other side,
Get ready.
we're going to try arms and legs together. So what we're going to have a go at, if you
4,
bend the leg back
3,
behind you,
2,
bend the arm,
1.
and we're going to lift and lower. Lift up. So we'll do this all the time, and then we'll do a different move for the legs. Lift up. Lift. That's it. Nice big stretch. Lift it, lift it. So this is working your core. You can let go if you want to. You can use both arms if you want to. Try one
Halfway
more.
there.
Now bring the feet down and a tap and lift. So we're going to stretch those legs with a little squat. Tap and lift. Oh, go again. Sink down, lift up. Fantastic. Keep going. Stretch it.
4,
3, 2, 1, and roll it round. Lovely. So similar thing. So we're going to
Get
take the leg back
ready.
behind with the pulse, and then we're going to do a narrow squat with the feet together.
4.
So if you take your
3,
leg back,
2,
one arm or two,
1.
lift and lower. So if you need to hold on to that chair, hold on. If you want to use both arms, you can. Lift it. Oh, that's it. And again, reach up. Fantastic. Keeping that going. So lift it. Good. Try 2 more here. Last
Halfway
one.
there.
Bringing the feet together and a narrow squat. So that's going to work your glutes and your lower back in a slightly different way. Lovely. And again, little squat down. Oh, keep coming. Stretch it. Nearly done.
4,
3, 2, 1. And roll it round. So we're going to give both the hips a stretch out. So you
Get
can hold on if you
ready.
need to. So we're going to lift and open one way and lift and
4,
open the other.
3,
So lift up
2,
nice and tall.
1.
So circle it one way and then circle it the other. So you can hold on if you need to, or you can let go and just take that out. So at the moment, we're going from inside to the outside. We will change direction. Good, try one more there. Now this is a challenge. Taking it out the other way.
Halfway
so it feels
there.
really awkward, but it's a really good one for opening out that hip. So circle it round. Fantastic. Feels really strange. Oh, open that
4,
hip joint.
3,
Try one
2,
more
1.
and bring it down and have a little march. So we're going to change sides with the chair.
Get ready.
So we're going to lift and squat on the other leg. So really working.
4,
So
3,
bringing your leg back,
2,
taking your hand
1.
out, lift and lower. So you can do this with one arm, or you can use both arms together. So if you need to hold on, go for it. Lift up, and again, so squeezing those abdominal muscles in. And again, lift. So try 2 more here. Then we're going to have a go at a squat.
Halfway there.
Feet down. So we tap. So you've got your feet about shoulder width. tap and lift. Good, have a great big stretch. Reach up. Or go again, stretch out.
4,
3, 2, 1, and give it a bit of a shoulder roll, shake it out, march it through. So we're going to take the leg back behind,
Get
and then we're going to
ready.
do a narrow squat. So taking the leg back,
4,
one arm or
3,
two, relax the shoulders, lift and lower, lift up, and again, squeeze it, or keep going, lift it. So lower back and the bottom is getting a really big stretch out. Lovely. Keep going, lift up. So try a couple more here, last one.
halfway there.
Then feet together, narrow squat, sink down. So pushing the hips back, lifting the chest. So it really works the glutes, the bottom. Well done. Keep going. That's the one. Lovely.
4,
3, 2, 1. And shake it out. So just a little stretch for those
Get
legs.
ready.
So if you take your feet wide, so it's an inner thigh stretch. So
4,
bend your knees
3,
and just a little
2,
stretch side to side.
1.
So a little side lunge. That's it. And again. So keeping that going with that big stretch out, side to side. Lovely. So your option from here is to start to add a little tap towards the knee, so you can keep that going. If you want to stretch it a little bit more, you can take the
Halfway
hand
there.
down to the floor and slow the move down. So it's entirely up to you which way you do it. If you just want to have a little tap down to the knee, go for it. Good, and again. Big stretch.
4,
3.
2,
Then if you
1.
bring it back to center, if you bring one foot in, turn the other foot to the side, take the
Get
back of your
ready.
hand on the knee, lift the other one up, and just slowly
4,
come on
3,
down. So you
2,
just go as far as you
1.
can. It doesn't matter if you can't reach the floor. So you're just having a big stretch there through your waist and back. Breathe. Then nice and slowly come on up, and we're going to change sides. You take the other foot out, hand to the knee, and just gently lean down. So there is no rush for this. So open that chest, lift up, look to the ceiling, have a
Halfway
big
there.
stretch there. Then bring it back to center. Take the hands down. Now you can stay here, or you can bring your elbows down and stretch it from there. So it's an inner thigh stretch. Next option is to bring your hands to the floor
4,
and
3,
straighten the backs of the
2,
legs.
1.
So if you can do that one, have a little stretch there. So just nice deep breaths.
Get
Fantastic.
ready.
Then just nice and slowly start to walk the feet in.
4,
Curl on up
3,
through the back.
2,
Curl on up.
1.
Lift up. And taking the arms wide. Have a great big stretch there. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale. Drop the head. Back and shoulder stretch. Really big reach. And then lift up to the ceiling. Stretch it there.
Halfway
Then
there.
take the hands back. Have a little sink down. Lift up to the ceiling. Reach up. One more time. So sink down. Lift. Have a big stretch there. And take one hand forwards. Take the other hand forwards. And give yourselves a big
4,
clap.
3,
Well done.
2,
Well done.
1.